Today for the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin did today something magical it didn't do since 2016. The last time Bitcoin did what it did today, we just started the parabolic rise towards a new all-time high. The time before Bitcoin did that in 2012, the exact same thing happened once again. And today, Bitcoin did this exact same thing once again. And in this video, I want to show you what this means for the Bitcoin price, what it means here for the next 12 months for Bitcoin, including my mind-blowing price target here for the end of the bull cycle. Also, I want to be talking about the Bitcoin price right now here on the 4-hourly time frame because we have to be very cautious right now. I want to be showing you exactly what I am expecting for the next Bitcoin move right now. I want to show you my new stop losses for my trade on Bybit here with 94,000 US dollars. Also, I increased my stop loss here to a higher price level for my trade on Phoenix with nearly 120,000 US dollars in a profit. And I will be also telling you what I am planning for my third trade on Phoenix right here with 97,000 US dollars in a profit. I want to tell you exactly what I am expecting for Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. Also, I have a new offer for you for limited time here in the pinned comment. You not only get $90 off on Bybit, but also in addition to that, 30% off your fees here. On BitMEX, you only get 10% or so. Also, guys, thank you so much for your support. We are always getting 3,000-4,000 likes on our videos. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much for creating noise here for the YouTube algorithm. YouTube tracks that and they are pushing our content out to other people. So your support helps me. It makes my day and you are the reason why I'm doing that every single day. So make sure you scroll down, make sure you smash up the like button once again, press subscribe, you press the bell and also press on all. And with that being said, welcome to friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris and as always, we are really pumped to go straight into the content. Alright guys, and as always, we are starting here on the 4-hourly candles for the Bitcoin price. And look at this, after this massive rally here, after I published yesterday's video to 14,100 US dollars, so close to our price target. Actually, I mentioned earlier, Bitcoin is consolidating right now. And the question is, was this the blow off top already? Is Bitcoin going to go lower in the immediate future? Or is this just a consolidation before the next leg towards the upside? Well, this is exactly what I want to be talking about. I want to be focusing also on my trades because I increased my stop losses and exactly what I am expecting for Bitcoin right now. First of all, let's talk here about the hourly candles. And there is a very important thing I want to take a very close look at because I want to make sure that I am out of my trades when one specific thing happens here, because after we hit like so many price targets, after all of our trades were profitable, there will be the time when the market goes against us. And this is the time we want to spot this time and we want to be out of our trades. We want to be profitably out of our trade when this happens. So far, we are still kind of far away from that because the main thing I am actually looking out for trend changes here on the 4-hourly, for example, especially for my two short-term trades, are that we are consecutively here creating higher highs. I mean, let me go back here. You remember my first trade I actually opened at 9,400 US dollars. Then I opened another one at this breakout here, and I opened another one approximately at this breakout over there. And the reason why I opened these trades was because we were just consecutively here creating higher lows for Bitcoin and higher highs for Bitcoin, and obviously creating higher lows on a really consecutive basis here. Like every single low is a higher low. This just shows to me we are still in a bull trend and I will remain bullish as long as we are creating higher lows. And here you can see this trend line. Look at this trend line here. So even if Bitcoin retraces, as long as we are holding the 13,000 US dollar level, and please guys, take a note that we can wick below. This is why I am always putting very generous stop losses. I don't want to be a victim of these wicks. But even if Bitcoin goes here and wicks below, as long as we are holding this level and also closing above the trend line here approximately among the 13,000, 13,100, 13,200 US dollar levels, this bull trend remains actually also valid on the 4-hourly candles. This is one thing I really want you to take care about. And in case Bitcoin goes down, I actually put 2 new stop losses. I increased my stop losses. I will be showing it to you here exactly towards the end of the video. Once we are creating a lower low for Bitcoin. This is when I'm out of my short-term trades, and this is when I can flip bearish here and tell you, well, Bitcoin is going to correct here further lower. As long as this doesn't happen, the highest likelihood is still, the trend is your friend until the end, that Bitcoin continues this upwards trajectory towards the upside. But remember that the level we are here at right now is a psychologically very important one. If we were to flip over here to the weekly candles, you can just see it is in alignment with the high we had in 2019, and if I'm flipping over to the monthly candles, you can see it is in absolute perfect alignment also with the monthly close we had in December 2017. So once we are going above this level, once Bitcoin closes even a daily candle, only a daily candle above these levels, I am expecting serious volatility here, preferably towards the upside, most probably here. So let's wait and see what happens. Other than that, we can expect here maybe a retracement down to these levels. Wouldn't be all too crazy. I want to go over to my treats here before I show you my stop losses and also what I'm expecting for Bitcoin. Also, something I wanted to tell you is that with the monthly close we actually had yesterday, I was hoping for a higher monthly close, higher than the high in 2019, and also higher than the monthly close actually we had in 2019. So wherever you go, whether you go to Coinbase, to Bitstamp, whatever chart you go, Bitcoin didn't create that higher close than we had before. So this is officially the second highest close in Bitcoin history. Obviously, this is still something amazing. Would have just been nice to see the highest monthly close in Bitcoin history, right? But one thing no one is really looking at is this here. If you go to the Binance chart where the highest volume is traded at least, and then you put a horizontal ray, of course, not the biggest significance, but I just wanted to show it to you here. If you put a horizontal ray, we actually closed higher than December here, at least on Binance against US dollar Tether. Just as a small fun fact on the sidelines, we got the highest monthly close in Bitcoin history on the Binance exchange, which is having right now the highest volume. So I thought I at least show you this. But something else I mentioned before, and here I want to refer to something that Bitcoin actually did by yesterday's close, which it didn't do since 2016. And here I made a tweet about it. And you can see here also in this chart, you can see I actually marked it for you, that every single time Bitcoin did that, we actually went into this parabolic bull run here, even though we were already bullish within that phase. Afterwards, we always went into the parabolic bull run. And I want to explain you this a little bit, and I want to show you exactly what this could mean for Bitcoin right now. First of all, let me show you this. From today, Bitcoin is officially in a monthly uptrend. I just posted this like 1-2 hours ago or so. And the interesting thing about this is that not only that with that Corona dump, we created a higher low for Bitcoin. We had the low in January 2019 or so at 3,150. And then the Corona dump low of this year, 2020 at 3,800 US dollars was actually a higher low. And right now here we created with this wick at 14,100 a higher high for Bitcoin. So on the monthly candles, this is a trend change for Bitcoin on the monthly. From my own opinion, at least for the holding portfolio, the most important time frame. So now let's go back a little bit in time, and I want to show you something. Because of course, after every bear market on the monthly, there is inevitably coming a trend change on the monthly as well. And the moment the trend changes on the monthly, this is the moment where Bitcoin flips extremely bullish on the monthly candles. And this is something I want to show you here, because after the blow off top we actually had in June 2011, Bitcoin was consecutively going lower, and on the monthly candles creating new lows for Bitcoin, always lower lows for Bitcoin, showing us that we are in a severe bear market. But the first time Bitcoin actually had the retracement and reverted with a higher low, and afterwards created a higher high. This was the moment that Bitcoin was going completely parabolic towards the upside, towards the new all-time high. The same mechanic worked right here in 2014, 2015, where we consecutively had, and this are the monthly candles, guys, lower lows for Bitcoin and also lower highs for Bitcoin. This was a clear bear trend. And on the monthly candles, as a value investor, as someone who wants to build up a holding portfolio or just accumulate Bitcoin, what was the moment where you could actually say, well, Well, now we are flipping into a bull market. Of course, it was the moment we were creating a higher low for Bitcoin and a higher high, because this is the characteristic of a bull trend. And the first time we saw it, this was the low. The first time it was creating a new higher low for Bitcoin and a new higher high for Bitcoin. It was also once again the moment we knew this is the confirmation on the monthly candles that Bitcoin is flipping extremely bullish. And of course, I am not talking to day traders right now. I am talking to value investors. I am talking to people who are having Bitcoin in their long-term holding portfolio, which is hopefully everyone watching this right now. Because what happened here is we created this low in January 2019, but who knew that we were not just going like this and then lower, right? We needed to create a higher low for Bitcoin. So after we were creating lower lows for Bitcoin, having the bear market bottom going higher, this was not a higher low, higher high for Bitcoin here. So far, it was the first high of the bull market, but it was not the confirmation that this is the end of the bear market, because we needed to create a higher low for Bitcoin. And this actually happened here at the Corona dump. This Corona dump, especially the bounce, of course, was a blessing for Bitcoin, because we knew this is a higher low for Bitcoin. This low is actually higher than the low we had right here. The last thing this happened was in 2016, right here when we created the higher low for Bitcoin. And right now here with this higher low for Bitcoin, and today with this daily close, with the monthly close, we also created a higher high for Bitcoin, because this high is higher than the previous high. This is the moment we can say with a 100% certainty, at least from the technicals, that the trend is changing on the monthly candles. And now going back in history, every single time this happened, when the trend changed also on the monthly candles, this was the moment we knew the next 12 months for Bitcoin will be extremely bullish. And you can see this every single time panning out in 2011 until 2013, in 2016 until the end of 2017. And right now with this monthly close, we are getting and we are confirming here in October, the end of October, the next parabolic rise towards the upside, at least from my own personal opinion here, and at least according to what the technicals are saying here from an historical perspective. So my own prediction would be that Bitcoin is right now in the next 18 months, I think rather 12 to 15 months, is going here towards a new all-time high. My own personal prediction, and don't count me on that, this is just what I am thinking, is that the least price target I am personally expecting here for the next all-time high is a 10x from the previous one. It is $200,000, if not higher, especially considering that there is a lot of money going to be printed currency. There's a lot of stimulus going to be pumped into this into the market, especially in the US. So we can expect price inflations, and of course this will translate in asset prices like gold, like Bitcoin, and so on. Another thing I wanted to mention, which is actually supporting my theory here, is of course the stock to flow model. Here credits to Glassnode and credits to Plan B, who was actually developing that. And what I was calling a few weeks ago, when Bitcoin was still floating around $10,000 just when I opened this other trade here, I am going to show you in the end of the video, we were actually going into this green phase here on the stock to flow model. What I was calling at $10,000 is that this green phase is always the beginning of the parabolic bull run towards the upside. You can see right now we are at 13,700, $13,800. Bitcoin is already going significantly higher, just exactly as I said before. And you can see here also previously in all the previous cycles, whenever we went into this green phase, so approximately the phase where we are like 200 days after the halving, well, Bitcoin was always going parabolic here in the green phase, and the green phase just started right now. Remember what I mentioned many times earlier. And if you agree with that, guys, make sure you smash up the like button once again. Don't forget to do that. It is a huge support for us. Of course, I want to be showing you my trades on Bybit, on Phemex, and so on. And as I told you, I moved my stop losses higher. First of all, this is my trade on Bybit. You can see it is right now ranking in $94,000 in profit. Nearly no funding rate. Very amazing here. It is a 22x leverage trade. And right now I am raking in here approximately 450% in profits. And I put in a new stop loss. This stop loss is actually possible that I am going to change it. But this is a very important thing I want to mention to you guys. If you have a stop loss, your new stop loss should be always higher than the previous one. It makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know any professional trader doing it, that if you put in a new stop loss, that it is actually lower than the previous one. So whenever you are putting a new stop loss, it should be higher than the previous one. Otherwise, it just makes no sense from my own personal experience here. So 12,680 for my new stop loss. If I'm going over to Phoenix, you can see it right there. This trade is close to 120,000 US dollars in a profit here. And my stop loss is actually right here. I just increased my stop loss from 12,680 to 12,850 US dollars. And I might change the stop loss, but as I said before, it will be a higher stop loss. So 120,000 US dollars here and approximately 194,000 US dollars at the other trade. And here you can see my other trade on Phoenix. And here I'm not going to take any profits anytime soon because it's a long-term trade. I opened it at 9,400 US dollars and it is right now 98,000 US dollars in a profit. No stop loss on this specific trade. Also, guys, the old offer is actually over. It ended yesterday. But in the pinned comment, I have a new offer for you. The bonus is now 90 US dollars. And here, this is new. You can get right now by using our link 30% discount on your US dollar tether backed trading fees on Bybit. So if you click this link here, you can not only get the $90 for free after your initial deposit, but also you can get 30% off your trading fees. If you, for example, look at BitMEX, they are offering like 10% for a limited time. Here you get 30%. So if you're trading on BitMEX or somewhere else, you might as well consider going over here, support us with that affiliate link and get not only the $90 for free, but also 30% of your trading fees. If you're an experienced trader, make sure you take advantage of this link here in the pinned comment. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are a little bit cautious here, especially now that we are in so high profits. We can put generous stop losses and we can make sure that we are always going out in a profit here, whatever happens here. And in case Bitcoin continues the bullish ride towards the upside with higher lows, well, then we are still in our trades. Then we can still ride it towards the upside. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, as always, click the subscription box right here and also click the Bible tutorial if you haven't watched it already right there. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.